Indian Air Force has received the Israeli Spike non-line-of-sight long-range anti-tank missile, according to the Indian news agency NL. The Spike is a family of anti-tank missiles made by the Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, an Israeli state-run company. These missiles can strike target at a maximum range of 50 kilometers when launched from helicopters. The Indian Army Special Forces already use a variant of Spike anti-tank missile in its arsenal. The missile comes with a real-time wireless data link and uses its seeker and wireless data link to give the user real-time video imagery and man-in-the-loop control throughout its flight. When operated in the mid-course navigation mode, these features will allow the user to control the missile in flight to alter or abort the mission while it is en route to the target. India's most of the upgrades and buying new weapons have been fastened after Russia attacked Ukraine. Also, India is learning so much from the Ukraine war, like how to face a war by using new defense techs, coordinating and finding vulnerabilities in the defense from the Ukraine-Russian war. While Indian Air Force will now integrate Spike missiles with Mi-17 V5 helicopters, and they are expected to be used to hit the targets hidden behind the mountains in the northern theater against China. 3 years ago, in 2020, the Indian Air Force started showing interest in the missile when the Chinese army deployed a large number of tanks and infantry combat vehicles close to the line of actual control. The multi-purpose missile systems comes with 3 warhead configurations: fragmentation warhead for the vehicles with light armor, high explosive anti-tank warhead for the armor penetration, and penetrating blast fragmentation warhead for the fortified targets. According to the report, the missiles are ordered in limited quantities and can be manufactured in India if significantly larger orders is placed, according to the Indian news media. The US non-line-of-sight long-range anti-tank missile from its Boeing AH-64 Apache attack helicopters. The Indian Air Force operates 22 Apache helicopters, and the Indian Army has placed an order of 6 more. The Indian Air Force can also integrate the missiles with Apache in the future. Meanwhile, the 2 Indian Navy ships docked in the Papua New Guinea on August 2nd of 2023, underscoring the strategic importance of the country to the global superpowers of the United States and China and their allies. The INS Kolkata guided missile destroyer and INS Sahyadri frigate will stay in Papua New Guinea's capital, Port Moresby, for 2 days, an Indian embassy official said in a statement. The visit will enhance the maritime cooperation and security in the region, an embassy statement added. The India currently holds the rotating presidency of the G20. The ship will then join the naval exercises in Australia as part of the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, or the Quad, the group that also includes Japan, United States and Australia. The Malabar exercise, which has begun on August 4th of 2023. The United States and its allies are seeking to deter the Pacific Island nation from forming security ties with China, raising concern amid the tension over Taiwan. And after being signed a security pact with the Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea struck a defense agreement with Washington in May of 2023. The Pacific Island leaders, whose territory spans 40 square kilometers, around 50 million square miles of oceans, have raised rising sea levels caused by the climate change are their most pressing security priority. The Navy port call follows a visit by the Indian Prime Minister in the May of 2023 to Papua New Guinea. The leaders of both France and Indonesia, as well as the US and the British officials, have also visited Papua New Guinea in a quick succession. US President Joe Biden was forced to cancel a visit because of the debt ceiling negotiation in Washington. After the World War II, the US was determined to keep the former Japanese island out of the communist bloc because they were critical to protecting the southern flank below Japan and above Australia. China has raised the Pacific Island airfields, and the undersea cables have again come into play. China is Papua New Guinea's largest trading partner. The director of the Pacific Islands program at Lowy Institute think tank, Meg Keane, said, "The recent push by China into the security has raised concern among the Western countries with strong national interest in the region." The US is trying to secure a bilateral security agreement with Papua New Guinea and show it is the region to stay and will make a positive difference. To date, its engagement have been modest. The Pacific Island nations have welcomed the additional interest from the West but will continue to engage with China, said Ms. Meg Keane. So what do you think? The new Spike missiles will boost India's capability against China and secure India's interest in the Pacific Island countries, which will pay off for India? India has cancelled orders of MiG-29 fighter jets, Mi-17V5 helicopters and anti-tank weapons from Russia in the last few weeks. A senior United States official claimed, according to a report to the Indian Express of India on March 4th. India's defense minister has not responded to the claim as yet, but slowly India is confirming it by cancelling its helicopter purchases from Russia and other things to come. India's Defense Acquisition Council had approved acquisition of 21 MiG-29 jets from Russia in 2020, according to India's ANA agency. As of now, MiG-29 jets have been cancelled by India. India might expand its jets with French-made Rafale jets. Aiming to support the Make in India initiative in the defense program of Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India, the Indian Air Force has decided to cancel plans to buy 48 more Mi-17V5 helicopters from Russia. Top government source told to India Today News the decision to withdraw the tender for the 48 helicopters was taken much before the conflict between Russia and Ukraine broke out and has nothing to do with this global scenario. The tender for the 48 Mi-17V5 helicopters has been withdrawn given the push for the indigenization. The Indian Air Force would now be supporting for an indigenous program for its helicopters. India has been strongly working towards indigenizations in the defense sector and has put on hold or cancelled a large number of contracts for imports in the recent past, according to Indian media reports. The Mi-17V5 is produced and manufactured in Kazan, a city in southwest Russia, a subsidiary of a state-owned helicopter design and manufacturing called the Russian Helicopters. It is a modern military transport helicopter used by the Indian Air Force. Post your comments below. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching. This is WC Daily. Think big, think different. Bye.